of that Conehead shirt. Well, I'm sitting here at my tiki bar, but I ain't seen the sun all day. 'Cause there's a storm out there, but I don't care. Yeah, I've got Mike's weather page. Mike's weather page. You know that we're tracking every move it makes. You know it's Mike's weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is it just me or is there spinach in it? There's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, Louis! But you don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, 'cause we're drunk donkey nationwide. Everybody now, Mike's weather page. You know he'll be tracking every move it makes. You know it's Mike's weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Did I ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can come as a pirate, just stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching Mike's face. So put your Conehead shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. You know that Mike's weather page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. Mike's weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is that Blondie Bobby? I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
Hey guys, what's up, guys and girls? I'm eating my candy. Sorry, I had to finish swallowing it. We got the Conehead. All right, let me turn some things off here. Say hi to everybody. Good morning. It's Wednesday here in Oldsmar, Florida. Boring weather day for us over here. Yeah, I'm checking out all your highs. So hey, real quick, that was Andy Simmons. He sent me a picture yesterday. I want to share it so I don't forget. So there's our official musician of Mike's Weather page. He got his Conehead shirt. So that's Andy. That's the Folsom Prison parody song we got. We got the raw country song and now the reggae song, thanks to Andy. So there you go. That's the man. Say hi to Andy, everybody. He is our awesome musician that writes those killer songs for us. So hey, what's up, Jason? Hump Day, yeah, hump day. Here's the satellite. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet today. There's not really a ton to talk about. We got Lorenzo just past the Azores just a few hours ago, and some pretty massive waves, some damages in the island of Flores here. Let's take a look at that real quick. So here's the Azores right here, and where I have highlighted, this is where the center of the storm passed, and there's one video that came out here. Whoa, click. What the heck is that? What is that? Ha! Lost everything. Oh, man. I had a good video for you guys. Yeah, the webcam. Yeah, Joy, yes. I had a link to the webcam, by the way. If you go back to my site, I put a webcam link up yesterday, but it appears the power is down. I was checking it out earlier to see if we could see anything, but right now nothing. So the power is out in the Azores. Let me find that video real quick, because I got to find it. How am I going to find it? Anyway. But, yeah, what's up there, Michael? Lots of tides. Holy cow. King Tide has taken over Key West, Miami. All these videos are coming out. Key West, Miami streets are flooded. I'd hate to be driving around in saltwater down there. Crazy. Not good. I would not want to be driving my precious vehicles in saltwater water, that's for sure. So yeah, Whitney, 100-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, how am I going to find that real quick? Oh, let's see. It was on, hold on a minute. Let me look at it real quick. There was one video I wanted to show here on the island of Flores. And yeah, it's going to the UK. I got some models up here. Let's put this up. Okay, well, this is one I found. I thought you would get a kick out of. Here's our countdown to the holidays. And that always puts things in perspective. When I see this, I always kind of freak out because, 30 days to Halloween. Christmas is 85 days away. The end of the end of the year, 90. All right, I'm getting close to finding my video I wanted to show here. Oh, hang loose. Maybe not. If not, oh well. We'll start talking about things here close to home. But yeah, wow, that's some big videos. I'm getting close. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, well, I'll share it. Give me something to do when we're done. So yeah, what's up, Lake Wales? Holy cow, you guys are up there in the UK. What's going on? Yeah, a lot of people in Ireland are on our page, so it ain't like I'm bored. We actually have a lot of fans up in the that neck of the woods, so I try to cover everything. Here's let's see, where are we going to go here? Here we go. All right, so here's the official warnings and watches going on. High wind warnings, parts of Ireland. I posted this earlier, so you can go back on the page and see this. And then let's see, another map that I had here. Where is it? But I got it. No. Nope. Okay, that was the only one I got. Watches and warnings. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Noel. Yes, this is from the UK Met Office. You can count on it. Click on individual counties, or I don't think they call them counties over there. I don't know. What do they call them over there? Not counties. But we got high wind warnings, and they are counties. Select a county to display local warnings. Cool. So you guys are called counties too. I have a friend in England, Mark Burgess, posted yesterday. They're getting ready. Here's the track, by the way. Hurricane force winds. We talked about this hard east turn. There's a high pressure coming, blocking Lorenzo, and huge wind field. Look at this wind field here. As these extra tropical systems grow here in the upper Atlantic, they actually expand outward, and the wind field is humongous. Yellow is tropical storm force winds. Hurricane winds pretty wide, and all this is heading towards Ireland and then into the UK. And the timing is tomorrow. This thing's hauling the booty, 43 miles an hour. Incredible speed. Let's see. So current winds are 85, and we still have hurricane warnings up for parts of the Azores, but it's moving on out. And there you go. Here's your timing of winds, real quick. Overnight, Thursday tonight, 2 a.m. I assume that's AST time zone. That's good. So your winds will be arriving tonight. All right, so what else is going on? Real quick. All right, so tropic-wise, okay, we got that going on. Here's your spaghetti models. Pretty much clear. Hard right turn up into Ireland. So that forecast has been pretty spot on. It's out of satellite range. The GOES satellite doesn't even go out there. We barely even see it. You can barely see Lorenzo out here skirting by. All right, so the rest of the tropics, all right, this is what we're watching right here. We got a big mess of juice out here in the Caribbean. Currently, we only have one yellow area. The old Karen spot to watch is gone. I don't know if that means she's officially dead or not. Karen and Jerry did their thing. Now they're underwater messing around. making water babies. But nothing here. This is what we got. The only thing right now is 20% chance. Models have not shown much at all. Still, there's very little hype you can create with this guy. There's really no models, which is good news. This is kind of amazing, really, if you think about it. This is the part of the world that we watch this time of the year, but currently satellite winds just aren't supporting anything right now. We got very broad rotation. Currently just south of Cuba. This is where it's at, just west of Jamaica, and no true core center, which is good. It's just a big, broad, low pressure area right now. So that's keeping formation chances down. This is going to generally drift toward Yucatan into the Gulf. Huge high pressure across the United States. I was going to show. This is why it's windy here in Florida. I get a lot of people asking me, why is it so windy on the East Coast? We've been, it seemed like this year, the last couple of weeks, has just been tremendous amount of winds coming in off the Atlantic. Huge high pressure up here over, coastal U.S. And we got, pretty hefty winds. I got the wind alert map up here. Pretty much 20 mile an hour sustained winds all along the eastern coast right now of Florida and coming across the state. So that's why it's windy out. High pressure to our north. And if you look at some high temperatures, here's one graphic I found. Summer-like, 97 degrees yesterday in Nashville. And that heat is going to continue today. Look at this. We have Wednesday highs, record high possible. This is crazy record heats all across the eastern U.S. 90 degrees in New York. And 90s all the way up through Virginia, Washington, and Pennsylvania. So that's today. Little weather synopsis I wanted to show you. So, all right, so here we go. Let's go back to tropics. Here's the current 10-day spaghetti models on the Euro. Showing brief chances that this thing could try to get into a tropical depression. Very few of the ensembles are showing a storm. This is good news. This is that area in the Western Caribbean. General track, northwest. There's a front coming down next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a front dipping down in the south. It's going to be more of a upside down U. It's not going to go your typical diagonal through the state of Florida. It's probably not going to make the peninsula of Florida, but this front is going to block whatever this is, probably merge it and shoot it off northeast. So currently thinking very low chance of development. This little guy right here is what we're talking about, 20%. Even though it's in great surrounding areas, low shear, it just doesn't have much spinach. And you got to have spinach to get things going. I'll show this graphic real quick. This was posted last night. This is your global tropics hazard map, showing you the next 2 weeks of the tropics. This is just an estimated map I show a lot. It's on the webpage. But here, brief. Anything red hashed means possible development. Nothing likely, but possible. Also, the main development region's still spitting out a possibility. So, they're watching this little area here. That's what we're looking at right now. But again, it's nothing. No tremendous support right now as far as individual model runs. So that's good news. Hey Billy, listen. All right, so the let's see. How can I find that one model? There's a few good model maps I can look at. Weather Nerds, I think, has one. Let's see. This is a good one. We'll look at the Africa one here in a sec. Billy. All right, so here's a good map. This is your European animation here. So let's loop it. All right, so this is a cool little map. This is the European, showing you all the ensembles, possibly our Western Caribbean spot. The main point to show here is two things. One, we got the system out here in Africa, which are now beginning to curve. Good news. And then our basically total scatteredness of Western Caribbean system. So, 1007, 1008 millibar, nothing big. Very few members get this thing developed. 993, one of them, but So it's a cool little animated map showing you all the different ensembles. Yeah, we get that one Lone Ranger Outlaw. 1 out of 50 puts it into a hurricane. So you got a 1 out of 50 chance, Florida, right now, that we get anything. All right, let's look at the spinach map. Somebody wanted to see the spinach map. We need cowbell. Hey, Brian, what's up, brother? Yeah. Hey, Whitney, yeah, I got your email. I did not look at it yet. I didn't open it. Curvage. Oh, I thought you said something else there. All right, so here's our spinach map. You got a little spinach. This is our low, middle level atmosphere moisture in the air. You can see a little bit of spinach going on here. I mean, there is a little juice, but it's not tight. It's not like a really tight core that we saw with Dorian, for example. And really, Karen was the same way. Karen was an elongated low pressure area. And these elongated low pressure areas basically have a hard time getting going. I mean, you can look at them on the 50 millibar level. You can see it right here. This is the lower level spin. Very, very, very broad. No centralized vorticity spin. So that's your elongated word of the day. Hey, Margaret. Yeah, what's up, Coneheads? Yeah, I showed our Conehead photo of Andy. Got their super duper graphic. What's up, Karen Clement? What's going on? Broad, low level. Yep. So, hey, there's not, it's good news. Other than Lorenzo right now, we have very weak signs that we could have development. Look, here's one map that if you want to hold on to the possibility, this is a great modeling map. It shows you all the ensembles put together, your Euro, Navy, and GFS, blends all them together, and yes, we have high chances still showing up that something can form right here. And that's just taking all the ensembles. It doesn't mean tropical storm or hurricane. It just means tropical depression. So that's good. All right, let's look at some individual models real quick. Latest GFS, tropicaltidbits.com. Broads. What's up, broads? Probably wouldn't be very nice if I called everybody broads, huh? Not politically correct. All right. So here's GFS. Real weak signature, low pressure. Fizzles it up in the Gulf. We have this front coming down. You can start to see the high pressure here. This is Sunday, Monday next week. Tuesday, it dips down. Another little guy's popping up here, but I'm not even going to talk about it because that's only one run. But there's our high pressure next Tuesday. We'll look at some temperatures, but look, everything kind of fizzles, so that's good news. We'll rewind it to the Euro today. Weak low pressure crossing Yucatan. Very weak signature in the Gulf Monday of next week. And then here comes our big bad front draping across the south and not doing much with it. The CMC is the only one that's always been a little more consistent. Here it is. Rewind. We rewound. Here we go. This is CMC. Low pressure gets up into the Gulf. High pressure comes down. This is next set. This is over the weekend. Here comes our cold front. Everything just kind of merges and it keeps a little piece of energy behind and shoots it up into the Florida in 10 days. That's kind of what the Euro showed the other day. Showed, tail end of a front. But that's it. I mean, there's really nothing to talk about too crazy right now. This is a good model map showing you dry air, wet air, moist air. So here's the weekend. Let's see. Let's rewind. Whoop, that's not wrong weekend. This is all right. So here's the cold front. You can see it really clear as day. Moist air, low pressure in the Gulf. This is over the weekend. Weekend low pressure. Here comes the front Sunday. Big time Monday. Here it comes dipping across. This is dry air. And voila. Whatever's here gets merged off. So, and we'll show you those temperatures real quick in the southeast. Always fun to look at. And today I hit shaded. Look at that. I did it right. Woo. All right. So here is your temperatures. I'm going to rewind it. You get an idea. Greens are good. Greens are cool. And there it is right there. Boom, boom, boom. Right there, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, the coldest days next week. So here's Tuesday morning, 50s, 60s, 60s into the Panhandle, 60s all the way down to New Orleans, 50s in the middle states northward here. Then we got Wednesday morning the same. So there's our cold front next week everybody's talking about. Unfortunately, the peninsula of Florida doesn't get it. You guys don't get it. You get nothing. That means our low tip on Wednesday is 75. Holy crap. With maybe getting close to 69, 70, but anyway, first cold front next week coming, and we'll see how that works out. All right, let me see what you guys are chatting about. There's our surface map. Kind of hard to see, but I'll leave it up. Yeah, Michelle, 75. Frisbee golf. I bought the Frisbee game for Talladega with the bottles. You guys ever play that? That is the coolest thing ever. You take 2 pieces of PVC, you put a beer bottle on top, throw the Frisbee, you hit the bottle, you win. But you got to hold a beer in the other hand. That's not beer. You can do it with Cokes and Pepsis too. Yeah, right. So it's fun. I like it. Hey, Jason, yes, very weak rains. I don't see any organization as far as Cancun rains. Current, IR here. Lots of shear, I guess, blowing some of this stuff from the southwest. You can just see the flow here. But, yeah, very, very weak organization. Just nothing. Hey, Kurt. Could be, man. I don't know. I'm not just long range. There's just nothing popping up right now, which is good news. I think everybody's done. Done to go live in the mornings. We'll do it a couple times a week, but the feeling is the tropics are slowly dying down. Let's hope. Let's look at rainfall. You can kind of get an idea looking at that area down in the, it's very broad. There we go again. All right, here's the Euro rains. All right, so here's today. You can kind of watch this area down by Cuba. Very weak signature of any sort of low pressure, 10, 12, nothing really going. Here comes our front. Sunday, watch it start to build up here. There's our front coming. This is next Monday morning. Here's our front. Pulls up any energy in the Gulf. And there is our weak signature front next Tuesday. This is what the CMC is showing. Sometimes these tail ends of fronts can produce something tropical. So this will be something to watch. This is kind of what the Euro showed yesterday. This is what the CMC is showing. Here's our front. Midweek pulling out. And then a little bit of maybe energies left behind. But that's 10 days from now. Front kind of lingers in Florida here throughout the week. This is Wednesday next week. Kind of stalls out for Florida. So we could have some rain. Let's take a look at rain. You could have some accumulation next week as our front looks like it might try to stall for Florida. Which makes sense this time of year. And I don't see... Oh, total precip. Here we go. In millimeters. What are they doing? Why are they putting millimeters in rain? Now I gotta be smart. And it's not even coming up. What's up with that? All right, let's go to Florida. Let's take a trip to Florida. Disney World opened up yesterday, right? Or no, well, not yesterday. Yesterday's anniversary was Disney World. Hey, Mirtha, I agree. So we got 3 hits. Andy Simmons hits. The country one is the best. That's a good drinking song. So we're looking at Florida here. All you guys that want to go to Mickey Mouse, here you go. Here's your chance. We're going to look at accumulated rain. Here comes our front passing. This is that Western Caribbean disturbance accumulation. Remember, blue's not even an inch. Blues are up to an inch. So next week, as we get into Monday, Tuesday, here we go. You can start to see the front inching in. There's our front. Bam! So, actually, a better map would be 24-hour rain. So, let's go look at the 24-hour rain map. 24-hour precip. This one kind of shows you, and then it erases the rain so you can see it more better. There's our front locking in. So, there you go. There's look at that. All right, so here's Florida. Look at this. All right, so next Wednesday, Thursday, we could have a stalled out front. This is your 24-hour rainfall. Interesting. So there you go. Central Florida, we could have a stalled out front next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Look at that. Now, these are hefty rains. These are 6, 7, 8 inches of rain. 4 or 5 inches. So possibility could have our cold front stop, which means the cold air is not going to make it past the panhandle, which has been predicted from the get-go. European or GFS showing kind of the same, a little bit. Bunch of green blobs. I know, Brian. 24 and a quarter, half. I know. I'm just old school. When they change things to Fahrenheit or Celsius, I'm done. I lived a good life. Heck, the wind maps for Ireland really threw me for a loop yesterday because they were showing. Let me show you here. I think I have one for the upper. Where is it? They had one. United Kingdom right here. So the wind maps are in. Let's see if they're going to come up. Are they going to come up? They're not running. What's going on with that? Oh, that's the 060. They're KPH. So it looks a lot worse than what it is. All right. So here's your wind map for Ireland. This is Thursday night. This is tomorrow. This is tomorrow night. There's our storm coming in today. Starts to turn going in. That's why we have the high wind warnings on the western part of Ireland. 152 kph. So we got to do what's kph. Kph is kilometers per hour. So now we got to do kph to miles per hour. And so 150 kph is 93 miles an hour. So you're definitely going to have hurricane gusts. There you go, C.A. Jones. There you go, Eric. Yeah, you guys are on it. I'm just a drunk donkey. Here's your water map. I showed this yesterday. This is amazing. We talk a lot about upwelling with cooler waters, and Dorian sat for so long over the Bahamas, and then, of course, we had hurricanes that followed. Umberto, Jerry, Karen. They weren't hurricanes, but other systems. This cool water just never was able to recover. So eastern parts of Florida here, water's a lot cooler than normal, and that's pretty neat showing up on the water map. So everything else is looking good. We got high pressure across the United States right now. A lot of wind coming in on the east side of Florida. That's current look. Windy day for sure. Mallory. Yes, we have high pressure across the U.S. creating all this heat, record heats across the southeast and east coast right now. And high pressures rotate clockwise and bring in all those winds. Yes, Karen, the water is extremely hot. Water temps still smoking in the Gulf of Mexico. Record heat still in the Gulf. So we definitely don't want any tropical systems in here. And the season is not over by any means. Dennis Phillips, kind of a buddy of mine here locally, he posted a bunch of graphics yesterday. I shared one too off of Twitter, but he had a couple of them just letting people know that, hey, Florida, most of our storms here this time of year are Gulf Coast systems, because anything that forms out here in the Atlantic typically recurves off because of cold fronts. The Bermuda high is weak and cold fronts come down. So majority of storms are in the Gulf. And that's because the Western Caribbean is extremely hot. And these fronts can leave behind energy, tails of fronts, and produce something. The CMC showing it. This is if I had to guess, this has been pretty spot on. This little guy right here, once it gets in the Gulf, looks kind of unlikely, but we have a front coming down. If you look back at the CMC model, Euro's kind of hinting the same thing. Could possibly have the tail end of the front. Next week's front. This is Friday. This is Saturday this week. Here's front. This is our front coming down. Front's right here. Tuesday of next week, and a little bit of that energy from the front could spawn off a little bit of low pressure that hangs around down here in the Bay of Campeche, and then possibly work its way up. So this is the pattern to watch. This is the CMC 9 days away. Europeans showing kind of something similar. A little bit of energy left behind down here. So nothing to worry about at all. It's just tails of fronts typically. Oh man, I'm big today. Oof! Somebody hit my zoom on my camera. There you go. So what's going on? All right. Yeah, we need air conditioning, Misha, no doubt. October never all over. Never say never. I mean, look at Sandy. Sandy was Halloween into November. We're not even near the second peak of season yet. Here we go. This is on average all the hurricanes. Not hyping anything here, folks. Just letting you know, like we talked about with Michael, fall in football. Things pop up quick. Can't ever let your guard down. But October 1st to 20th here, we still have some peak season stuff right here. But then, generally it dies down. Yes. Here we are on October 2nd right here. So next few weeks, definitely got to keep alert. Let's see. What's up, Lisa? Key West? Oh, I love Key West. Let's see. Live Duval street camera. Let's see that. Let's see what's going on down there. Key West right now. Let's see if anybody's out there partying. Oh, they're cleaning the streets. Cleaning the streets. Can I make it full screen? There you go. All right. So you got the. They got the. Oh, look at that. Construction. All right. Well, that girl's being a good girl now. She's drinking Starbucks. Looks like he might have a beer in his hand, though. He's starting early. Of course, the old construction. I have a lot of friends that are construction workers, so I can say this, but whenever you got construction, you got 4 or 5 guys standing around, not doing anything. So there you go. There's live. Look at Key West. What's Fish Monster, Cindy? All right, let me take a look. Fish Monster, Key West. What's a fish monster? That's scary. Is that a website? Oh, it's just Fish Monster. I thought it was I'll take a look at it, though. There's Fish Monster. Fish Monster Charters. There you go. All right, hey, we give them a little free prop. All right, cool. Well, anything else? First off, so here's the scoop, guys. I'll be a drunk donkey next week. We're going to Talladega. Of course, I'm heading to our #1 sponsor today to buy some Jack Daniels, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We're going to do some Facebook Lives from Talladega. So I'm going to take ABC Fine Wine and Spirits on the road with me. They don't have any stores in Alabama yet. They're Florida-based. But I was talking to the marketing gurus there, Sean and stuff, so we're going to try to do some pictures from Talladega. So if you're at ABC later, you might see my they're stocking up. I usually take 4 packs of Miller Lite. So yeah, we love them guys. All right, what's up, Dega baby? Yeah, I love Dega. How about Chase Elliott last week? Man, that kid's amazing, huh? High pressure over Puerto Rico. It's just the way that this whole Atlantic works with these Bermuda highs. These whole islands, the Lesser Antilles and Leeward Islands westward, rely on these tropical waves that come across Africa, and high pressure spins them that way. But the high pressure with the Atlantic, just the whole phenomenon of water, and creates a big dome of high pressure over, and it's amazing. We get this weather pattern. What's up? Hey, what's up, Penny? Sebastian. What's up, Martha? Is that new? The Fern. Where's the Fern at? So I will be in the infield. We're doing our Louis Kissing Louis booth for charity. I have my Drunk Donkey beer being brewed. It's already brewed. It's at Troubled Waters Brewery, Safety Harbor. So October 17th, we're going to do a little meet and greet downtown Safety Harbor. Come by and say hi. We're going to be selling the first inaugural pub tub. What do they call it? You can buy growlers. We already got a logo made up. Looks really good. I guess I can share that real quick. Let's see. Where's my photos? We might have a little more blue in it because I think it might look a little better with the... We'll see. My buddy Dusty working on it. But there's our tropical IPA. It says Florida born on top. Go Truex. Yeah, Truex is the man. So there's our tropical IPA. Got a little hint of mango and pineapple, or no, grapefruit. Tropical IPA. Hey, William. So yeah, I'll be heading your way, William. We got softball down in Fort Myers this weekend, so it's gonna be hot. Let's look at some. What day is it? Yeah, we can't go that far out. We can look at the next 3 days, though. The NAM 3KM is a great model to look at rainfall. So here's simulated rainfall the next 90 hours, 60 hours on the current NAM. And let's see, here we go. All right, so we got to preload images. Hold on a minute. These things take forever. All right, so here we go. Next, so there's nothing. Nothing until Friday afternoon. No rains anywhere in the southeast. Look at that. Maybe a little spin up down here in Louisiana. But that's your next 60 hours of rain. Nothing. Nothing. And if we go to... let's take a look at Euro rain just for fun. See if anything's over the weekend. And no, there's our front. So things pretty, maybe a little rain over the weekend for parts of Georgia here. But overall, there's our front coming down. So the big rains are setting up. That's the next big news story we're going to start talking about. Hey, Whitney, I will. That's a good point. Mildred, I don't know. That's the thing with Facebook. I can look into that, though. But there's our next big story. Stalled out front over Florida. Cold front dipping down. So Florida. So we have two things happening midweek next week. Midweek next week, slight chance of tropical development. Very slight. Cold front across the south. And then stalling rains for Florida. I do have a drought map, Sarah, on the site, by the way. Bottom right here, U.S. Drought Monitor. You click on this, and there is your current updates for your droughts. You can actually click on each state and zoom in more to county coverage, regional coverage. So that's on the page. You can actually click on each county and get information, PDF files. So that's on the website. Current drought meter. So this, lots of areas definitely need rain along the East Coast. So a little bit of rain's coming. I don't know about accumulation though. See if I left that open. I always close it. Ah. Oh well. We'll look at that next time. All right, so that's it. What else is cooking? We got midday hump day. A little bit talk about the tropics. The Azores got hit last night. The island of Flores. I assume that's how you pronounce it. Every show I learn a new word. All right, so anybody from Flores, Flores, and I'll find that video and I'm going to share it because I don't know. I closed the damn. I thought I'd be high tech and have Windows ready to go. So that shows that. Well, maybe this kid has one. Hang on a minute. This is a Twitter. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see if I can. Metro. No. Oh, here, I can put it over here. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the wrong menu. All right, so these are some pictures coming in of Lorenzo videos. There's one surge video. It's being shared a lot. This was surge coming in. So you just go to Twitter and type up Lorenzo and get a lot of updated. Whoa. Get some loud stuff too. All right, well, like I said, it was a slow day weather-wise. Let's put back on our Earth map here. I guess this will be a cool one as my windows are freaking out. So we're just looking at blackness now. There we go. Hey, Jen, thanks. You have a good day, too. Hey, Betty, what's up? What's up, Cindy? So, yeah, lazy day. I got my fall stuff up. I got the Halloween stuff up. All right, so I'll take a picture of this. So we put the fall decorations up outside, and then I put some scary spiders up for Sarah, and got some lights and stuff, and she absolutely, I don't know if she loves it, but she hates it. And so we got the house decorated. I feel good. I got the Christmas stuff out of the attic because we got some electrical work coming for the kitchen. We had to get a couple appliances, finally updating the old house here, 20-year-old oven. So Julie wants to go to Home Depot today. Oh my God, I'm dreading that. I did find a clown that I want to get. I told everybody yesterday, every year we buy one new Halloween prop. And hey, Whitney, yeah, I agree. I think this high pressure is going to be too much. This looks like way too much instability right now for that Caribbean thing to get going. It's got a little window today. It had a window yesterday, and it didn't do anything. So, models have... hey, Cliff, yes. I love them. So, hey, cool, Chris. Yeah. Shoot me some pictures. Cool, Derek. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, she wants one of those... so we're putting it in the island. And she's going to get one of them flat top ones, which, I buy all the toys over the years. She never gets anything she wants, so I'm okay with it. And look at this. So what do you got? All right, so look, back to candy corns. Like, we got these little brown guys, these little dark ones, brown, black, I don't know what kind. And then we got the traditional one. And these, I definitely like these guys 100 times better than these guys. But I eat these because I feel sorry for them. So I feel like I'm... somebody's asked me which is my favorite. And Vicky, yes. One of our fans actually ordered the Chucky outfit for Louie. And Whitney, yeah, I love Home Depot. You know what? I grew up with racing RC cars, and I got to There's my famous picture. I always Google it. So I grew up with Tony Stewart, and he was a big Home Depot guy. And I did drink with Tony several times. And this was at his bar in Charlotte, and I passed out like a drunk donkey. And he did a little selfie. Somebody took the picture, so I always love that picture. Crazies. So anyway, back to Home Depot. That's why I always supported Home Depot. Because of that. All right. So anyway, hey, what's up, Bobby? Yeah, I know. Last year, Michael. Let me get Louie, by the way. Everybody's asking about Louie. So last year I got screwed on our trip because we had 24-hour coverage of Michael leading up to it, and I was completely spent. And Julie made me cowboy jelly yesterday, by the way. I showed that picture. Cowboy, I think it was called Cowboy Jalapeno or something. So she actually made it. I'm excited. There's our boy. Yeah, Derek, I'll be live at least a couple times a week. We cover winter. I change the website all over to winter maps, and we have cold fronts and snow maps and temperature maps and frost and freeze line maps, and we chase snow. We were chasing the Florida snow last year, right, Louie? Say hi to everybody, buddy. There's our boy. There's Hurricane Louie. What do you think, Louie? Say hi to everybody. And over here we have hurricane warnings and watches in effect for parts of the Ireland. Orange areas, higher wind impacts than the yellow areas. And, oh, I like it when Daddy rubs me right there. Look at that. Oh, Louie. He's the most chill dog in the world. I think it's because when I got him as a puppy, he sat right here next to me as I worked every day. And I never let him get out of control. So he was always a chill dog. Right, buddy? He lets me do anything to him. As a matter of fact, I have to show you my trick. All right, so he's pretty good about not snatching food out of my hand. So we're gonna give him a candy corn. But this is my trick I show everybody, because he knows not to get the food from my mouth or anywhere unless I tell him. So let's hope I don't have a bloody lip, because he's never had a candy corn. He might go crazy, right? So here we go. Ready? No. So I can even tickle him. Now he's licking his lips. He's like, oh, that's good. No. Good. Isn't he amazing? Trying to get him a sponsor. Chick-fil-A. Or somebody. All right, so there you go. All right, so next week, by the way, I'll start letting everybody know. Next week I will not be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But we will be, yeah. That would have made the news, right, wouldn't he? That would have been one of them Darwin moments. What kind of idiot? So anyway, all right. So here again, here's our winds coming in. Folks in Ireland, they're already expecting this. The forecast has been pretty dead on. It's going to be fast moving, so I don't think we're getting any huge amount of rains from this. Here's your rain maps. This is in millimeters. Millimeters of rain. So there's that. All right. Cool. So we'll do it. We'll do it again tomorrow, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. That was a Darwin moment, yes. I think I showed everything. There's our little yellow guy we're watching. No big worries. I'm not going to hype it up. But I never hype anything up. I'm just not seeing anything right now that shows this thing is going to get going. We got powerful high pressure to the north. no organized convection right now. The only thing that I could see happening is a piece of energy left behind next week, and possibly something trying to shoot back up towards the upper east coast of the Gulf. Cool. All right, so two things. Tonight, Rays. We got to root for them Rays. They're playing their one and done game out in California, the Oakland Athletics. So we're rooting for the Tampa Bay Rays tonight. We have softball practice, and we're all going to meet afterwards to watch them. So that's what I'll be rooting the Rays on, as always. And that's it. So hope you all have a great day. We'll do it again tomorrow. Things start winding down. I'll do these less and less because I don't want you guys burning out. Burned out. Talking about nothing. So we got a little something to talk about right now. But not a lot. Cool. All right. Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. 9:19. It's our gig. GIG. And we'll talk about the Rays and see how they do. So have a good one. Bye.